Good morning, everyone. Today we have our last topic left from digestion and absorption, that is role of digestive enzymes and gastrointestinal hormones. So today we are going to complete it. So let's get started. From 2020, we are being asked two questions. First one is goblet cells of alimentary canal are modified from. Pause the video and try to solve it. Try to solve both the questions and I'm going to tell the answers. Okay, our answer is A, columnar epithelial cells. And if you don't know, just note this down in your copy so you can remember it. For 35, goblet cells of alimentary canal are modified from columnar epithelial cells. This is important, so just note it down. Okay, our next question is the enzyme enterokinase help in conversion of. If you have read the book, then you may have already answered it. The answer is A, trypsinogen into trypsin. The enzyme enterokinase help in conversion of trypsinogen into trypsin, which is given in page 262, last line. Trypsinogen is activated by enzyme enterokinase. Okay, our next question is in the screen itself. Identify the cells whose secretion protects the lining of gastrointestinal tract from various enzymes. Okay, try to solve it. From page 263, second paragraph, we get to know that goblet cells secrete mucus, and mucus, as we know, protects the inner lining from various enzymes, various acids, etc. in our body, in our gastrointestinal tract. So our correct answer is D. Okay, our next question goes like this. Which of the following gastric cells indirectly help in erythropoiesis? For this is a kind of fact, so you have to note it down in your copy. The correct answer is parietal cells. Parietal cells indirectly help in erythropoiesis, that is production of red blood corpuscles. Okay, our next question is which cells of crypts of lubricant secrete antibacterial lysozyme? Pause the video if you know the answer. Now the correct answer is B, Paneth cells. This is a kind of fact, so you just need to note down. This is also an important one. Just note it down in a copy. Okay, our next question is which of the following options best represent the enzyme composition of pancreatic juice? As you can see in option A, B, C, there are renin, pepsin in both, and this is not the composition of pancreatic juice, which is secreted by stomach gastric juices. So ABC is not correct, so correct answer is D. Okay, our next question is which hormones do stimulate the production of pancreatic juice and bicarbonate? This one is you need to know the answer. Our correct answer is D, cholecystokinin and secretin. You just note this down because it is so important. Okay, our next question is in stomach gastric acid is secreted by, I think you know the answer. Our correct answer is D, parietal cells. Okay, our next question is the enzyme that is not present in Succus entericus is. Please check page number 263, second paragraph. There is given this juice contains a variety of enzymes like maltase, lipases, nucleosidases. So our correct answer is C, nucleases is not present. Okay, our next question is gastric juice of infants contains. This one is also a kind of fact, so you need to know it or remember it. This one is also important, so jot it down in your copy. Our correct answer is C, pepsinogen, lipase and renin is the gastric juice of infants. Our next question is which of the following statement is not correct? Our incorrect one is Brunner's gland are present in submucosa of stomach and secrete pepsinogen. Actually, our Brunner's gland is present in submucosa of small intestine. So A is correct answer. Okay, we have two questions in our screen. First one is one of the constituents of the pancreatic juice which is poured into duodenum in human is, answer it. Our correct answer is trypsinogen. This one is easy. And the initial step in the digestion of milk in humans is carried out by, this one is also easy. The correct option is C, renin. Okay, our next question is, if for some reason our goblet cells are non-functional, this will adversely affect smooth movement of food down the intestine. This one we know from our common sense also. So our correct answer is D. Okay, our next question is, if for some reason the parietal cells of gut epithelium becomes partially non-functional, what is likely to happen? As we know from option D, proteins will not be efficiently hydrolyzed by pepsin into proteases and peptones because pepsinogen needs low pH value to function properly. Okay, our next question is, a young infant may be feeding entirely on young mother's milk which is white in color, but the stools with which the infant passes out is quite yellowish. What is this yellow color due to? Our correct answer is A. Bile pigments passed through bile juice is responsible for this. Our next question is, which one of the following pairs of food components in human reaches the stomach totally undigested? As we know, starch, for starch, the digestion starts from mouth itself. So ABC has starch. So ABC is not correct. AVD is not correct. So correct answer is C. Fat and cellulose reaches stomach totally undigested. Okay, our next question is easy one. What will happen if the secretion of parietal cells of gastric glands is blocked with an inhibitor? So our correct answer is obviously A. In absence of HCl, pepsinogen is not converted into pepsin. Okay, we have two questions in our screen. Duodenum has characteristic Brunner's gland which secrete two hormones called, as we already know, the correct answer is B. Secretin cholecystokinin. And our next question is, secretin and cholecystokinin are digestive hormones that are secreted in duodenum. Correct answer is B. Our next question is, during prolonged fasting, in what sequence are the following organic compounds used up by the body? As we know, first one is carbohydrates that our food is digested, next our fats that's accumulated, and lastly the proteins. So correct answer is A. Okay, our next question is, in mammals, milk is digested by the action of, this one I think you know, the correct answer is renin, A. Okay, our next question is, a person who is eating boiled potato, his food contains the component starch which is digested in our body. So correct answer is B. Okay, we have two questions in our screen. First one is, if pancreas is removed, the compound which digested is, okay, all of these are not digested. Carbohydrates, fats and proteins are not digested when pancreas is removed. Okay, our next one is, which part of body secretes the hormone secretin? This one we have already discussed. The correct answer is C, duodenum. Our next question is, what is common among amylase, renin and trypsin? You need to know that one thing, all enzymes are proteins. So these three are enzymes and option A is correct for this. These all are proteins. Okay, our next question is to choose the correct enzyme substrate pair. On this one, carbohydrate with lipase is not correct. Maltase with lactose is also not correct. C, renin with casein is correct one. So our correct answer is C. Okay, our next question is, which of the following is the function of enterogastron? It inhibits the secretion of gastric juice. This one is correct. Okay, our next question is, secretin of gastric juice is stopped by, as we have already discussed, the correct answer is the enterogastron. Next one is, most of the fats digestion occurs in, we know our correct answer is small intestine. Fat digestion occurs mostly in small intestine. Our next question is, Brunner's glands occurs in, as we know the answer, submucosa of duodenum. Correct answer is A. Okay, our next question is, pancreas produces, for this you know the answer, 3 types of digestive enzymes and 2 hormones. This one is correct. The correct answer is B. Okay, we have three questions in our screen. Secretin stimulates production of first one. As we know the answer, the correct answer is pancreatic juice. Next question, emulsification of fats is brought about by, pause the video and try to solve it. Our correct answer is bile salts. Okay, let's move to next one, where protein digestion accomplished. Our correct answer is ileum. Ileum is where protein digestion is accomplished. Okay.